Yo! Welcome. Hello. Yo. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, it's a big day today. A message is annoying at the bottom. I prefer it at the bottom. Anyways, it's a big day today, guys. We are starting LB7. Finally. It feels like we're finally back to main story. No more main interludes, no more 0.5s, no more events, no more Mahoyas. We are back to full-on main story now with LB7, and it's gonna be the final Lostbelt, right? It's gonna be the final Lostbelt. Yo, what's up? We have 3 hours today at max, so we're gonna be doing the prologue and probably a bit, and that's it. But I feel like it's gonna be a good introduction into the LB7 saga story, whatever. No idea what it's gonna be about, apart from Daybit, Mesoamerica. That's it. Cuckoo, Tez, the Pretender Girl, maybe Quetzal, and that's about where my knowledge of it ends. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Come on in. So yeah, that's about it. We don't have much else to say about it apart from let's just jump right into it. As I said, we don't have much time today. We have at max 3 hours, but I say we start it and see where we get. Oh shit, okay. We're going right in. Oh, okay. This is where we left off. Crazy that they let you play this without playing 6.5 before it. Traum. What's with the twig here? Yeah, it is the section 23, of course. Let me move this from my monitor. Holy. What is that? What is this place? Wow. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Looks like an operating room, man. A corpse of some kind. Yo, this must be... What's the twig? Yeah, gotta be what's left of the master of all the servants here. Morality called it test subject E. What's up, Ria? I'm sorry, I blanked out for a moment. I started gathering all the data we can right now. What you got? Good idea. Run all the scans you can. I'll see if I can find any residual magical energy or active spells. Don't really think I will, though. Hard to imagine Mage Cat seeing much use in a modern facility. Yo, the priestess is here. It's the fish that was... Oh. Mesh, Kadok, something's wrong here. Gah, don't do that. You scared the shit out of me. Okay, but I know that expression by now. You're serious, aren't you? Mesh, hurry up with those scans. Right, I need about 10 more seconds to get everything here. Good. Torso works. As soon as Mesh is done, we're out of here. Come on, Deliver Mate. You get over here to... You tried to bring that corpse with us. The hell? Are you out of your damn mind? You shouldn't even be touching that. I know, and I'm a little scared, but... I just think it at least deserves to be brought outside. About that. About that. Senpai! A priceless sample, and you just... Screw it. Can't do anything anymore. You feeling okay? Yeah? Good. Mesh, your 10 seconds are up. We need to go! Wait, I have all the data I need. Come on, Master. Let's hurry. Oh, got it. It seems so. What? Why are we spacing out like this? What are you doing, Delivery Mat? Move your ass! Those who are doing everything they can, we're spacing out here. Goodbye, fish lady. Oh boy, let's go. What's with the twig on the table? The bonds holding physical matter together in here are coming undone. Uh-oh. I'm also picking up fluctuations in space-time, but this passageway is going to collapse before they even reach us. Master, Kadok, I'm sorry, but if you're going to escape, I need to carry you. Is AB7 written by Nasu? Ah, Kyrielite. How's she carrying both of us under her arms? She's Super Mesh. But please don't say that again, Senpai. Yes, noise. Setting ground shield to around board position. Opening thrusters to maximum velocity. Initiating Ortnex shield rush mode. Please be careful not to bite your tongues. Shield rush mode? And what was that about our tongues? Oh, it's the Arash Airways 2.0. Like Singularity 6 and 7? I see. Well, the important thing is that the three of you made it back safely. That hour of rest seems to have paid off as well. Now, did you take your mystic codes to the cleaners like I told you? Yes, Director. The mystic codes we used in the Singularity are in the lab right now. Thank you for keeping them in good shape. Excellent answer, Kyrielite, and a good nod on your part too, Delivery Mat. How about you, Kadok? Did you bring in your mystic code like you were supposed to? Yeah. I'm not a moron. Not about to ignore a direct order from the commander. Very good. Love that honesty. And to be totally honest myself, I've been nothing but impressed by your performance. You did an excellent job with the Singularity. Like cake, yes? Thanks to you, it was a piece of cake. Ah, like cake. Okay, I see. Sure. Delivery Mesh. Delivery Mesh. Delivery Mat may be a seasoned master, but deep down, he's still an ordinary civilian, not a mage. His more soft-hearted sensibilities have sometimes clashed with my more cold-blooded mage's perspective. But you've proven useful at reconciling those two perspectives, very useful to have around. I hope I can count on your help in the future as well, Zemlupus, especially since I assumed you'd prefer not to wear that color again if you don't have to. Gurdalf, I understand wanting to show your appreciation, but we don't have all day. Come to the point, okay? Oh, yes, of course. Good work, getting back safely from such a large singularity. Thanks to your efforts, the singularity, which you have decided to call Traum, has disappeared. It's a great shame that our administrative advisor, Sherlock Holmes, was unable to return with you. But I'm sure he'll be back eventually, and when he does, I'm going to give him the grilling of a lifetime. We have more pressing concerns right now. We need to discuss the data Kyrielite brought back from Area 51. I'm speaking, of course, of that mysterious room and that thing you found there, Test Subject E. Da Vinci and the rest of the computer room staff are analyzing it all as we speak. That includes Shion, Professor, Elron, the record keeper, and Marcus, the spiritual engineer, with assistance from Octavia. They're all working as hard as they can, so they should have a report for us sooner than later. So we're just on standby until then. Is that why you confiscated our mystic codes? Yes. The ship is airborne and standing by over North America. Well, We'll be heading to our next objective, the 7th Lostbelt in the Amazon rainforest. After you've all had your 48 hours to recuperate. So we have 2 days to rest. That'll be a huge help. Senpai and Kadok both worked very hard down there. Yeah, honestly, not my idea of a good break or a good time. We could definitely use a break, especially the liver mat. A good meal and a warm bed will do way more for him than any energy drink. You mean in terms of bolstering his mental state? Accurate. Summoning servants requires a great deal of mental energy. I would therefore like to be certain he gets at least 2 days off each week. We're back, Shion. Congratulations on completing your mission. I'm glad to see you all back safe and sound. Not to suggest I was ever concerned, if anything. Things went largely as I calculated. That's so. What's up, Luna? Guess it doesn't sound like a joke coming from one of the Atlas elite alchemists. Does it mean you knew about Holmes too? Did you know he was a disciple of the fallen god? That Moriarty was going to beat him in that singularity. What's up, Dynasty? You certainly did not pull your punches. Or is it bites as you are a wolf? At any rate, you're correct. I was certain Holmes was one of the fallen god's disciples. For 2 reasons. First, the reporter saw the Atlas Institute during the Sixth Singularity. All the way back then? It said Holmes acquired information by synchronizing with Tri-Hermes. That may not sound like much, but Tri-Hermes is the heart and the mind of the entire Atlas Institute. The sheer volume of information contained within would instantly shatter the spirit origin of any ordinary heroic spirit attempting to access it. Yo. Sherlock Holmes may have been exceptional, but his storage capacity was still nowhere near that of a divine spirit. There is simply no way a heroic spirit of a human, no, a standard servant could endure such a thing. That's a good point. I never thought twice about it before because, well, it was Holmes, but... Second, he of all people never once even attempted to contemplate what the foreign god wants. He did not think about it because he did not know. Wait, he did not think about it because he did not know, but rather because he must not know. Okay. A detective who was supposed to reveal the truth was lying about who he himself was. I cannot speak to how difficult that decision was for Holmes to make. But his reasons for making it were abundantly clear. If I pursue the answer to this question, I will be destroyed. For Chaldea's sake, I must not think about this any further. That was the best, if not the only, way he had to walk that line. He may have technically been the foreign god's disciple, but forgetting that allowed him to be Chaldea's friend and ally. And that remained true till the very end. As soon as he realized the truth of who he was, he chose to throw himself over the falls, so he would not become our enemy. Of course, that still leaves one other question. When the foreign god first summoned Holmes, why did the heroic spirit of his caliber agree to be her disciple in the first place? I'm still not quite sure of the answer to that myself. Still, the fact remains that he had no choice but to erase his own memories and disappear before he learned the truth about himself. At least, as long as he planned on remaining Novum Chaldea's friend. Anyway, that is the extent of what I was able to figure out. Are you satisfied now, Kadok Lupus? So you couldn't trust him as Holmes the detective, but you did trust him as Chaldea's ally. Well, if you know all that, do you know what his goal was too? If Holmes was one of the foreign god disciples, then why did he originally make contact with Chaldea? Yeah. What was it the foreign god wanted him to do? Why, to help Chaldea, of course. Huh? Though his reasons for doing so differed as a disciple, and after he forgot the facet of himself, he would have taken the same actions in either case. As a foreign god's disciple, his job was to help Chaldea fight the Lostbelts. That is why the foreign god did not get rid of him herself. He was doing the job she gave him. Okay. But once the young Professor Moriarty was chosen to be a disciple, Holmes' days were numbered. My guess is that the foreign god's command was something along the lines of, Help Chaldea until they reach point A, then from point B onward, you're forbidden to help them further. In this case, point A was probably the 5th Lostbelt, and point B was everything that came after. Or alternatively, it may have been something like, once Chaldea passes point A, destroy them from within. Either way, that time finally came. And he had to choose between Holmes the disciple and Holmes the administrative advisor to Chaldea. Ultimately, he went over the falls. He chose to remain Chaldea's administrative advisor. That's the part I don't get. Even if Holmes did have to lose to Moriarty so that the Delivery-Mat's team could defeat them, shouldn't he still have some come back alive if he wanted to fight against the foreign god? I agree, it does not make sense. The Holmes we know would never willingly choose to kill himself. So that's both the biggest unanswered question, as well as a hint to the foreign god's true nature. Holmes must have choice to exit stage left, so to speak. He knew that, even as Chaldea's administrative advisor. As long as he was alive, he would have no choice but to obey the foreign god. It wasn't like an ordinary servant contract, something more like a fetish he was helpless to. Okay, that explains a lot. I was a bit confused on all of those things during the finale of Traum. They fully explained it here. That's cool. I was confused about a lot of those things. That's cool to see. Sorry to interrupt. Are you all still in the command room?
Yes, we are. I'm reluctant to ask, but what is it, technical advisor?
We were just studying test subject E when we came across one hell of a bonus. Apparently, there was an explosive computer virus hidden in the corner of that mysterious lab and...
What?
Oh crap, it's gonna blow up. Here, I'll put it up on the screen there so you guys can see this too.
Did you just say blow up? What are you talking about? Don't let it just explode. Cover it up with something that tosses it outside.
I mean, I'm pretty sure... This is the virus. Bro's the virus.
Hi. Testing. Can you hear me? Are you getting this? Oh, that's a good angle. Shame I don't have a chair here, but oh well. Good day, Chaldeans. Or is it evening now? I'm James Moriarty, notorious evil genius. If you've opened this file, then I've probably disappeared. What a pity. So I've taken the liberty of recording this video in case the unthinkable should happen to yours truly. Now, I'm sure you and I have had our share of trouble by this point, but I'd like you to put all that behind you. My goal was to save the world, which has proved to be a task Chaldea, or rather, Delivery-Mat, is unfortunately not up to. I can save the world far better than he can. Of that, I am, or rather, was, absolutely certain. To be clear, I'm not doing this out of concern for Master Delivery-Mat. I probably did not say as much, since I'm a shy fellow at heart, so I'll lay it all out here. I've no faith in Delivery-Mat's capabilities whatsoever. Bro, no one ever has, so it's nothing new, don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, but would you mind if I burn this file out of our databanks?
Do not let... wait, try not to let him get to you, Mesh. What's up, Little Pen?
If you're seeing this file, then you must have also acquired information on test subject E. While it should be your job to analyze and determine what it is, I've decided to be generous and make things a little easier for you. Test subject E is not a terrestrial being.
Yeah.
It's the remnants of a being humanity secreted away, probed, and experimented upon in that facility over 100 years. I believe its cries of agony as it lay dying are what drew the foreign god, its compatriot here, are meant to. Praying to God is for students who forgot to do their homework.
That smug son of a bitch. He just wanted to kick us when we're down.
What a terrible professor. I hope he's not a bad influence on you, Master.
I trust Kalux and Lupus and Mesh Kirilite have finished voicing their opinions by now. Oh, this guy. Before I go, let me give you one last bit of helpful advice. I would hate to leave on Wait, I would hate to leave on so sour, unhelpful a note that Caldia ultimately declines to summon me. You should know that you have the precious little time left to you. Oh, you, Olga Marie, the foreign god, is planning to strengthen her spirit origin even further. She means to do so by the entity of the outer realm that sleeps in South America. Oh. Oh. That sleeps in South America, which is one of Brishan's, the major association's folklore department's ultimate taboos. Oh. It's an extraterrestrial being known as Orc. It could be considered a true invader of this world.
Yes, here we go. That's what I want. I want Ort lore.
And you, Olga Marie, plans to merge with it. Are you surprised? I do hope you're surprised. Anyway, your deadline fast approaches. You may have defeated me, but you have no time to rest on your laurels. The moment the foreign god gets her hands on Ort, humanity is lost.
Woo!
So if you don't want to see this planet, brimming as it is with possibilities most wicked, split in two, I suggest you hurry. Did he really just say Ort?
Here we go. Here we go. What's Ort? Ritska didn't read notes. My guy did not read notes.
You mean you don't know? Oh right, you wouldn't, would you? Damn it! You didn't grow up hearing Ort would gobble you and your whole house up if you didn't go to sleep when you were told. Well, I for one am jealous.
How do I... To put it in terms even you would understand. It's sort of a ghost story to the Mage World. Or the Mage World. Ort is said to be a monster from outer space that came to South America before the AD era began. They say it kills anyone who even gets close to it in an instant. No mage has ever entered its territory and lived to tell the tale. And yet, for some reason, maybe they decided it was too dangerous to be left to its own devices, or perhaps just out of pure academic curiosity. A Grand Mage and 6 Brand Mages decided to raid its territory in South America back in the 16th century. Oh, in case you don't know, a Grand Mage is the very best in the Magecraft world. They're monsters, powerful enough to single-handedly rival the might of entire nations. Brand Mages are one level below Grand, but they're still incredibly talented geniuses who are nearly as strong as Grand Mages.
What's up, Harimia?
So getting 7 incredibly powerful mages together for a single expedition was something that had just never been seen before. In fact, they said the mood at their campsite before they set out wasn't too far off from a festival. But ultimately, only one mage made it back alive. You must not go near that thing yet. There's nothing alive on Earth right now that can match it. Wait for the next era. Let us adjust our hopes to the creatures, whatever they may be, which evolve after extinction. After he spoke those words, he turned into crystal, right before the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear him. That mage's name was Astia. He was one of the 12 Lords of the Clock Tower at the time. The incident is what prompted the Dean of the Mages Association in Clock Tower to dub the monster Ort. And ever since, that particular region in South America has been known to be off limits to all of humankind. Though at least, in the peasant mage family I grew up in, that was all just a tall tale. If Gordol's reaction is anything to go by, the nobles must have been taught that story as a fact though. A fact scary enough that they apparently used it to threaten kids into behaving.
Ooh boy. There's been another alien on Earth this whole time.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. Yep. Even Zalorich was wary of him in Whispers of Dawn.
No one should ever go near Ort. As they say, wake not, sleeping alien. My old Dean once said. As long as the planet doesn't scream, Ort will never wake up. It slumbers deep beneath South America. So we must make sure to leave it alone. If it stirs, there will be no safe place left on the planet. That's how scary this monster is. It's even worse news than the foreign god.
I had no idea a mystic like that was sleeping in South America. As a captain myself, I can't say I'm not intrigued.
That right there. That's got a curiosity that needed to show the whole world. Don't you dare indulge it.
I just remembered something. I once read an article about Ord in Chaldea's library. It said Ord was, at present, the most powerful, unknowable life form mages had yet discovered. It's said to be a huge extraterrestrial being which resembles nothing so much as a spider. Its exodermis is supposedly hard, soft, hot, and cold all at once. It generates energy inside its body using nuclear fusion, transforms any matter it touches into crystals. It's a threat to humanity that won't be comprehensible to human technology until the year AD 3000.
Oh, threat to humanity, say. Wait for my double Castoria Bacastoria with a threat to humanity mod. It's gonna obliterate his ass.
Damn, seriously?
It's that bad?
This is far, far beyond anything I calculated. The foreign god wants to merge with Ord, which is already more than powerful enough already. Why would she undergo such an unnecessary alteration? Well, since she also claimed to be president of Earth, I'm guessing she might just be greedy. This is absurd. If you were to assign a value to Chaldea's present fighting ability, you might say it's level 50. The foreign god would already be level 1000 in that case. There's no need for her to grow yet more powerful, and yet she wishes to merge with Ord and become, let us say, level 10,000. There's such a thing as over-preparing. At any rate, if Moriarty went to the trouble of leaving us that video, then it's almost certainly true. Gordolf, Da Vinci, I propose an immediate change of plans.
Yo, this OST is playing?
Though we need to verify that Yolgomari is indeed capable of fusing with other life forms at all. Her success in doing so with Ord would leave us absolutely no chance of victory. Not even the sacred sword we have finally finished would be of any use against her. The plan we drew up in Britain would be useless. According to Trismegistus's prognostications, a threat of that scale has yet to appear on this planet. There must be some reason the foreign god has not yet been able to find Ord. In which case, we do not have a moment to lose. Assigning the Stonebrothers course for the 7th Lostbelt immediately, we'll finish our preparations on the way. We must find the foreign god and defeat her before she can merge with Ord.
Here we go. Oh. To the Land of the Dead, Section 1. Okay, the prologue was short. Was half an hour. And now we have Section 1. I also don't think we have the wheel already, but I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna guess that the first boss fight is not gonna be for a hot minute. Oh, the new Mystic Code.
Great, it fits perfectly. Habitat did a wonderful job as usual.
Wheel is ready? Nice. I haven't seen it yet, unless I just missed it.
The Mystic Code was designed for the exploitation of the 7th Lostbelt.
Ah, I see it, I see it. Perfect.
Well, really, for the battle with the foreign god. The Stonebrothers is en route to South America. Our airspeed is 900 kilometers per hour. We should arrive in about 4 hours.
I
know it isn't much, but would you like to sleep the next 2 hours or so?
Probably a good idea.
Oh good, Everything's still in good working order after your emergency assault and traum. We shouldn't have to worry too much about sending you out to South America. You'll be able to operate there full time. Thank you, Da Vinci. I feel better hearing that. You know, I may be off base, but I feel like I've been in better shape than ever lately. The Black Barrel is still a challenge, but I feel much more comfortable handling the work next now. So it would seem, your physical capabilities have definitely improved a fair bit. Keep growing like this, and you could well be one of the strongest servants around one day. We're all very proud to have you representing Nova Caldia. Thank you, Da Vinci. I'm still not sure I deserve so much praise, but I'll do my best to be worthy of it. Oh, but speaking of the Black Barrel, I'll be restricting your use of it even more. From here on, as a rule, you're only to use it to fire simple, compressed magical energy rounds. Calculating a target's life skill with the accomplishments measure, forming the Black Barrel itself, and generating a death counter are all off limits.
Great.
All that puts too much strain on your body and relies too much on Master's luck. Also, I don't want you firing even the simple rounds in urban areas either. I already told the Livermet that too. The rounds affect too large of an area to leave us any hope of avoiding collateral damage. I think that's the right decision, but that counter breaks some of the world's own laws. And they said that it's not the kind of thing that should be used recklessly. Exactly. There's a reason the Atlas Institute was afraid of turning the very concept of death itself into a weapon. And one more thing. Sandal servants have spirit bodies. Even when they materialize, they're still made out of ether.
Yeah.
They don't have any actual flesh, and they can never grow beyond the abilities they had when they were added to the Throne of Heroes.
Yeah.
But as you're obviously aware, Diamond Servants have human bodies, which have had spirit origins transplanted into them.
Yeah.
You aren't able to use spirit form, but you do have a real physical body. The advantages that gives you are becoming more apparent. As I mentioned before, your spirit origin pattern is growing with your body.
Makes sense.
Well, it does look like that growth stems from changes in your mental state, rather than actual physical changes, but never mind that for now. The problem is that you're approaching the state of a heroic spirit, even though you're still alive. And you remember that servants are called in the Magecraft world, right? Ghostliners.
Yeah.
At any rate, if you want to get stronger than you are already, it won't be all that long before you lose the Demi qualifier. So I want you to really think about that before it happens, because growth is inevitable and there won't be any going back. But hey, no need to worry about it too much. If you feel like you're getting too close for comfort, just take off the Otnex and come back to the border. We're not in the same boat we were before. We have allies we can depend on here in Nova Caldia. You don't have to fight all our battles by yourself. If you need help, we'll work together to come up with something, okay? Delvirmet knows that just as well as I do. Neither of you have given up on Director Olga Marie, have you? Then I'll be with you every step of the way. I mean, she's obviously the same Olga Marie in Caldia's database, isn't she? I still have no idea how we can neutralize her, but if we can, there'll be plenty of chances to talk.
What's up, Tim? Wait, what are we basing our assumption that she's the same Olga Marie? Whoa, that's an assumption.
The storm border will soon be passing through Central America. No sign of enemy interference from Mexico to Guatemala. Once we cross this vast stretch of white seawater, we'll be at South American Stonewall. The operation begins in 20 minutes.
Oh, alright, I trust all Nova Caldia personnel are at their assigned stations, yes? We may have moved the timetable up significantly, but our preparations for this operation have been complete for some time now. There's no call for panic now, right, Technical Advisor?
Of course. Remember our foreign god trump card, the sacred sword that weaponizes the very concept of a holy weapon? We'll be loading it into our primary cannon, the human barrel raid proof, which uses both proper human history's legitimacy and humanity itself as ammunition. We've run over 100 million simulations in just Magister a second, and it's had a 99.99% success rate. There won't be any problem deploying it in live combat, even with its transformation sequence.
Wonderful. I knew a technical advisor wouldn't let us down. By the way, this primary cannon does have a firing mechanism in the command room that looks like a gun's trigger. You'll have to show me later.
Come on, chaps. The call was already made that Marines would be firing it, wasn't it? Give it up, would ya?
Of course I know that, Gibier. I just wanted to indulge my sense of adventure for a bit.
You still want to hear my report on Test Subject E, Commander? I definitely do. What did you find out? Little substance, unfortunately. I learned only 3 things. 1. That operating room had cutting-edge equipment from the same level of civilization as our own. 2. Test Subject E is of a completely unknown species. Gismagus II had no data on it whatsoever. 3. Though it had been cleaned up, we found a great deal of human blood and tissue there. I need additional time to conduct a more thorough analysis, but right now, the Lostbelt takes priority. So I halted further analysis with Gismagus II for the time being. Any questions?
You found human blood, does that mean someone was killed?
Good catch. It had been thoroughly cleaned, but we still detected a fair amount of blood and little flesh as well.
But it has been cleaned by someone as well.
So yes, barring suicide, it's possible a murder was committed there. But it was an operating room, right? Couldn't someone have made a mistake during an operation? I see. True. There's at least half a chance of that. Though do not believe most surgical errors result in blood spattering a full meter from the operating table. That's enough about Test Subject E. We'll be in hostile territory soon. How are our reinforcements coming along? On it. This is the summoning room. For this mission, Gismagus II is recommending we summon 4 servants. While it'd be more energy efficient to summon them from inside the Lostbelt, we wouldn't want a repeat of the Britain situation. We've already summoned the first servant. She's headed to the command room right now. Just be patient and we'll have the other 3 on their way to soon too.
A wise decision. We'd be royally screwed if we only realized you couldn't summon any new servants after we've already entered the Lostbelt. Anyway, I wonder who the first heroic spirit to help us conquer the final Lostbelt will be. South America has its share of harsh environments, you realize? So I suspect it'll be a muscle-bound, headstrong, uncultured gorilla of a servant forgotten by civilization.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
Who are you calling uncultured? Such insolence from Chaldea's commander.
The lady inside the Great Majed.
What are you saying? There is no Pharaoh inside Lord Majed. I take it you know this servant? Nitocris, you retained memories of your previous summoning. That is, of meeting the Livermet and Mesh in the Sixth Singularity. It seems I have, yes, if you used Chaldea's Spirit Origin Graph to summon me. That could explain why I have retained memories of that summoning. However, this is still technically our first time meeting, so proper introduction must be made. Ahem, you may raise their heads, people of I see they're all already raised. How insolent. I suppose I'll let it slide this once. My name is Nitocris. I'm the incarnation of the Sky God and the wielder of the Mirror of the Underworld. Admittedly, I'm not familiar with South America, but the glory of a pharaoh shines brightly wherever she may go. You may pay me homage and rely upon my aid. So you're the first servant accompanying us, Nitocris? That's encouraging news. Though you seem a little, different than the Nitocris we met before. That Mesh is because my spirit origin is different. This time, I have my full power right from the start. Thanks to the Stone Border providing me with a vast amount of magical energy, my spirit origin has reached its final, ideal form. What's more, I can now move about without my master's presence, thanks to having gained independent action.
Nice. So you can act all on your own now. That's great.
That is why what you're happiest about. I'm astonished, or better yet, stupefied. At any rate, this time around, I'm a very independent servant. I require no magical energy from my master, nor am I bound to Caldera in any way. I am completely free. However, I also understand what it is I have to do, even without the restrictions of a contract. I, Pharaoh Nitocris, will do everything I can to help Caldera achieve victory and restore proper human history. Oh, sure, it will be handy to have one of the escort servants be able to act independently. But the sheer amount of magical energy needed for that, not to mention the courage it takes to let a servant run around all on their own, is just insane. You guys must trust this Nitocris a hell of a lot.
Yep, even when she was our enemy, she helped us out a ton. What's up, Manta Force? What's up?
Nitocris, I'd like you to guard Master. Well, the whole field up team, really. We expect our journey to South America will involve a lot of travel on foot. So we need a servant who's flexible, good in group battles, and knows a curative magecraft for disease and injury.
Makes sense. So basically a bodyguard, huh? In that case, I'll introduce myself too. Hiya, I'm Cabochot. Think of me as a guardian fairy who lives in Mesh's shield.
What a polite one you are. He must be one of the best at skin. A pleasure to meet you.
Very good. We still have 3 more servants to summon. Very reassuring. And you preferred Lostbelts to singularities. Perhaps now we'll be able to enact the mass servant deployment plan we weren't able to use in Tunguska. We had the Chi of Emptiness cut down in no time flat, once you found it, of course. Oh wait, there is no Chi of Emptiness reading in the South American Lostbelt. Isn't that right, Shion?
It is. We see none of the energy readings peculiar to the Chi of Emptiness in the South American Lostbelt. Though, of course, the fact that this Lostbelt continues to exist must mean that there is something equivalent to it. Perhaps it somehow died as in Britain, or as in China. It may have been hidden.
That seems most likely.
Either way, the Chi of Emptiness can wait this time. Our top priority here is defeating the foreign god. We have to stop you, Olga Marie, before she's confused with Ort.
Yo, Emmanuel.
Please don't forget that. It looks like we're on the same page with this operation. And good timing. The stone border is just about to arrive at the stone wall. Everyone, get back to your seats and strap in. Run Triton engines 1 through 3 in parallel. Allocate 60% to propulsion, 40% to defenses.
Yo, what's up, Dimes's?
Preparing to breach the supercell surrounding the Lostbelt. Activate the boat's dimension piercing drill. It's time to finally take the fight to the foreign god.
Let's go. Okay. What the fuck? There's a fight? In section 1? Okay. Okay, we are blazing through the... Oh. I have a feeling our stone border may break due to the trailer that we watched.
We're to the stone wall. Damage to the hull is of course minimum. Alright. Cut the commentary. Focus on the report. Give me an external view on the monitor. I want to see this Lostbelt for myself. Roger that. Switching monitor to external camera feed.
What? That's not ideal. It's a wasteland.
I expected to see the Amazon rainforest. It looks like we just flew straight into hell. Dry, barren ground. Thick storm clouds everywhere. No plants or animals anywhere. Rain of volcanic ash. The Amazon is said to be Earth's lungs, but this place is completely inhospitable to human life. It's like a prime example of volcanic winter. Even for a Lostbelt, it's utterly beyond the pale.
I could not agree more, Gordolf. This is a far cry from Biosphere 1. I'm aware Lostbelts are dead branches of human history, but this does not even appear to be part of the same tree. What could have caused this? What process could have resulted in such an environment?
Yes, this is shocking. Excuse me, but I think you'll want to see this.
It's a measurement of the local landmass. What'd you make of it, Shion?
I think it's called...
Huh? What a... It seems vaguely familiar. Do you know what it is, Lupus?
Yeah, I do. I can't remember what it's called though. You tell them, Kyrielite. It looks like Pangea.
Is that even how it's pronounced? Pangea.
But it shouldn't be possible.
I don't know how it's pronounced in English.
Possible or not, that's exactly what it is. The supercontinent of Pangea.
I don't understand. Super or not? How can a continent be medicinal?
Wait, what? Medicinal?
Surely such an inhospitable place as this can't be called a panacea.
Of course.
Not Panacea, Pangea, the giant landmass from the Mesozoic era that every continent on Earth broke off from.
Pangea? Okay, I thought so.
Back in prehistoric times, there was a ton of continental movement and collisions happening on the Earth's crust. At one point, the continents of Earth were all stuck together, becoming a single landmass. That was the supercontinent of Pangea.
Isn't the era that took place 252 and 66 million years ago?
Yeah, that one. With the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods. Man, he just rattled those numbers right off the top of his head. Is he a paleontology nut or something?
What are you silly billies talking about? You do realize this is 2019, right? So how in the world could we be seeing the Earth from 66 million years ago here?
I really wish I knew. Strictly speaking, I don't think this is actually Pangea though. I mean, there's just no chance of an environment like this giving rise to humanity. They say humans' first ancestors appeared 66 million years ago, but nothing could possibly live here. This looks more like the aftermath of a mass extinction event than... Wait, that's it, a mass extinction. Maybe what we're seeing here is... What is it for? Are you trying to tell us something?
DOST! Emergency alert! We have an unidentified object 10 kilometers off our bow. Its head is right for us. It's fast and it's freaking me out. It's not even flying. It's surging through the space by warping itself repeatedly. It's closing in on us. What do we do, Captain?
Keep it together, Marine. Raise the storm border's electromagnetic barrier and brace for an attack. Look out! Tell us what we're dealing with. Better yet, put it up on the monitor.
Yes, right away. Here's the enemy silhouette. Oh crap.
Oh, that's not good. That could be a bit of an issue. You know, I was down to fight dinosaurs. This might be a bit out of our league right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's you. You came here to wait, what? You came here on purpose. Are you a pack of idiots? Huh. So you thought you'd keep your recent momentum going and cut down the 7 tree of emptiness, did ya? You should have thought better. Do you even realize what you are? I chose this, where you are. I chose this Lostbelt myself to serve as my home away from home. I can sense anything amiss here instantly. And I'll be damned if I start letting unauthorized migrants in while I'm still Earth's ruler.
Okay.
Normally, I would just use my gravity field to crush you and your dinky little ride in the blink of an eye. But rejoice. I'm in an excellent mood just now.
It's not the Barghest voice, it's a Valley Girl voice. That's what we had for her in Fuyuki.
You see, I just killed 7 Arrogant servants, the so-called pinnacles of humanity's final magecraft all at once. So you know what? I'm going to give you all a chance. Time to show you I'm the only being worthy of ruling this planet rather than just telling you. Now come on out, humans. This will be your final battle, so let's make sure it's at least face to face.
Hey, she has the same vocal cords. It's the same biological body. Speechless.
This is all so sudden. I can't even think. And what was that about home away from home? What does she think she is? What does she think this is? A vacation? Well, at least she's giving us a chance. Apparently, she's so confident she doesn't mean to use those...
Wait, what?
That she doesn't mean to use those ludicrous powerful pseudo-black holes. The fool. Alright then, if it's a servant fight she wants, it's a servant fight she'll get. Master Deliverbat, you'll stay here in the command room to summon us and command your servants remotely.
We're doing this?
Mesh Kyrielite, you head out to the deck and guard them. Remember, you're the cornerstone of our defenses.
Wait, guys. It's section 1. It's section 1! Face yourselves!
Xion, Da Vinci, you said we were good to go anytime, yes?
Of course, the human battle can fire its firing sequence right now.
Good. They will begin the operation immediately. Our target is you, Olga Marie, the foreign god. We'll start by defeating her in a servant battle, then pull her off the border's deck. After that, we'll hit her with a direct blast on the human barrel and completely neutralize her. Remember, everything's riding on this one battle. Let's go, people. Give it everything you've got and then some.
What? Wait, what? Okay, first of all, we do need to use a wheel for this one. Let me get the wheel going. Because I didn't have it ready before the stream because it's a new one. Let me close that, bring this one in, and then this one, we do have new stuff here as well. It's this. Okay. Force support wheel. Wait, what? What do you mean force support? Oh, match necessary starting member. That's why it's a force support wheel? Okay. Oh, don't crash. No. Thank you. That one's fine. Out of all of them, no CEs. Okay, I'm also gonna do a class roll because I can choose my class. I can put my webcam back on. Archer! Archer. Yes. 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 Maybe Super Orion can do this. Fuck it. Oh wait, let me not use this team. This is my farming team. or smash. Something like this. Looks good to me. Or the next smash. Let's fucking go. Solo, don't worry about that. Also, I don't know why, but it says on my dock here, on my docky, use a single CS once at the start. What does that mean? Holy.
お前たちの旅もここまでだ。今まで見逃されていたなどと思っていたか？違うな。
I know this means
少し
commensal, but
忘れ
why?
ていただけだ。
I don't get why.
盛り上がってきた。
Oh! Use it on who though? On Artoria? Maybe. Castoria? Because I can fully charge up my Orion with Castoria here. And then this quick is gonna crit like a motherfucker, surely. Oh, he's going so hard though. Pop off. You scared? A little bit, a little bit. A tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna trust the process. Okay. You motherfucker. Ignore Invincible, Lamau. Lamau, imagine trying to ignore Invincible with Ignore Invincible in 2026. Funny. What the fuck? Why did that bun just take half of my HP? Stop! What the fuck are you doing? Ha, wasted the charge. Lamar. Okay. My deck reset. I was about to have a triple buster. Oh, that, okay. FF. She's a threat to humanity. If there's a single threat to humanity in this world, it's her. I mean, I'm gonna still buff my guy up, but you know.
アルテミス、その力を貸してくれ。お前と一緒なら負ける気がしない。アルテミス、アグノス。
I think I just got 3 of the worst decks in a row. Not a single Buster card from my Super Orion in 3 decks. Oh. That was 0 damage. Oh. Oh, nice. Big break. Hello? I need to break more? Is that not enough? Hmm.
祝福なんて呪いみたいなもんだぞ。おっと、ここでアクシデント。
I'm a bit worried.
愛が重い。
あっちだね。
She doesn't have Ignore Invincible. She doesn't have Ignore Invincible. Okay, okay, okay. She doesn't have Ignore Invincible.
我が宿命、月目が
Surely she's not gonna get it.
肉体に合力を、精神に冷徹を。アルテミス、アグヌス。
This should do a lot. Nice. Not bad. Oh, man, for fuck's sake! Bazet? Oh my god, my Bazet doesn't... My Bazet can't do shit.
ギリシャ一の
神にひれ伏してよい。7機では足りん。100機連れてこい。力ったやつか。強化完了。いただきます。
I mean,
ごちそうさま。
I can't even do anything.
完了。
Because I don't have a CE. I can't use a CE.
両同体。暗殺エアスキング。
I'm just dead.
フィニッシュ。打ち込む。取った。ひとまとめになれ。浅い。神にひれ伏してよい。
Unless it's a scripted loss, I would be down. Scripted loss? Oh, not a scripted loss. The first try, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, wrong wheel. Oh, let's see what this one rolls. Extra. That's nice. That's gonna help. Did you notice the level? Nope. I'm gonna roll that after the other extra thingy. As long as she's not like 121. Roll the class roll for every slot. Okay. Okay. So the first one was extra. Let's see what. Pum, 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 pum. Mesh? Okay, so that's gonna be my mesh. Another extra. Avenger, not bad. I don't know what she's gonna be weak against, if anything. But I have a bunch of Avengers ready to go. Mesh Avenger, okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's my weakest class, apart from Assassin. Okay. I can use this as a support. My support can be the Lancer. That's fine. Okay. Mesh, Avenger, Lancer. 3 more. Archer, okay. Ptolemaios. Mesh, Avenger, Lancer, Archer. Who's your support Lancer? I'll think about it. Fuck, another Archer? I only have Ptolemaios. Okay, someone. Okay, sure. Arash. Okay, and another one, the last one. Oh God, Saber? Oh! Fuck! Like, it's not like any of the Lancers can live through it. Apart, maybe if they have guts, they can. I don't have a Barghest. I mean, the problem is her thingy, this is completely useless. Divine Undead, yeah. For sure, man, for sure. Good try, Kev. This one is the AoE one, right here. Do I just ever keep her on this? And just not use her charge? Enkidu? What's this? What the fuck? The fuck is this? Increase your attack and defense by 30% returns. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's a CE for sure. Oh, look at the CE! Look at this one! Wow. This is not even a bad one. Did you level up all your servants? Yeah, every single one of them. Mesh, Avenger. Wait, let me pick the rest of the team first, and then I'm gonna worry about the support. She can't get burnt though. Neither can she get cursed. I don't think she's considered a servant. Most certainly isn't actually. I think it's Monte Cristo then. Archer. I don't think she's male. Oh, fuck. The Saber roster is something, yeah. You wanna see my Lancer roster as well? This is my Saber roster and this is my Lancer roster. Great. Wait, what did I do here? Okay, that's fine. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna go with his first form, so I'm gonna start in form 3. So I kinda want Buster Up. And I also want 10% charge. I can just go with the classic, what is it? This one. I'm gonna go with a lower star bomb. What's star bomb? C-star gain? Yep. Stars. And then this guy can turn 1 MP with Winter Crystal. I think, yeah, he should be able to. I'm 1 off. Oh, I'm 1 cost off. How much do I have? 8? I'm also 1 cost off here, of course. Just give me Meridian. Wait, what? That's not correct. Wait, what? Did I miscalculate it? I think so. Why do I have this much cost? Okay, never mind. I think I miscalculated it. Okay, I'm 1 cost off of this one. That's right. But I'm not 1 cost off of the Tokyomi one. Okay, I'm good with this. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is useless. This is useless. Because I'm not surviving shit. Guts could be useful. This is 1 time 1 turn. Isn't this one 1? Oh, it's also 1 time 1 turn. Maybe it's just the... Maybe it's just the new plug suit. Fuck it with ball. What's the Enkidu charge, by the way? What's his battery? Is it 30? Huge, by the way. Huge. 50, that would be nice. Enkidu. I'm gonna trust that it's 50. Pocket to ball. $50? Nice.
Omae tachi no tabi mo koko made da. 今まで見逃されていたなどと思っていたか？違うな。少し忘れていただけだ。7機では足りん。100機連れてこい。
I mean, Enkidu isn't surviving shit anyway, so I'm pretty sure his survivability is useless. So I'm pretty sure I just MP off the get-go, off the bat here. Because like his survivability doesn't do anything here, because he's gonna die whenever he gets touched. I mean, that doesn't matter though, but okay. I'm pretty sure I instantly die here as well. My frontline gets wiped. So might as well do as much damage as I can. I mean, might as well do this, but it's not gonna do anything. Just give me evade, sure. I mean, my Monte Cristo can't MP here. I don't have him level... his battery is not level 10. My Monte Cristo is just gonna fall over and die. Maybe he lives one turn. She's gonna get him ignored invincible. I'm gonna go this still. For the copium, you know. And this as well to get... Actually, no, wait. And then I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna save that. Okay. This should do a lot of damage though. It's State of Humanity, Divine. I don't know if she's... I mean, she's a god. She must be Divine. Pretty sure that's like a textbook example of Divine. Wow. Character Humanity Divine. Wait, actually, I don't think Divine is a modifier. I think Divine is just for stun. She counters the entire mechanic of Monte Cristo. Was the point of the beginning command spell just so that I can't command spell the win here? Or what? I forgot to change my Ptolemaios. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. It's not gonna do anything. Oh, it removes one buff.
盛り上がってきた。7機では足りん。100機連れてこい。出所を嫌がる悪い。余興だ。楽しむがいい。盛り上がってきた。7機では足りん。100機連れてこい。
じゃあそいつで。なるほど、切り抜けるとダリアとっておきだぜ。
ひとまとめになれ。盛り上がってきた。神にひれ伏してよい。
イスカンダルの小僧め。
Yes, I forgot that he's even Buster. So I was like, oh yeah, that's a good CE. I mean, to be fair, what a quick C or a Buster CE would do an extra. He would do like an extra 50k maybe. It wouldn't break, nowhere close to it. His damage is just kind of doo-doo without any kind of support. Okay. Okay, this is what you roll after the fact, right? Yeah, okay. Let me roll the class. And now for an extra. Nice. Oh, she's 150? Damn. I'm not using a double mash. I'm not using a double mash. Thank fucking god. I'm gonna roll the entire class again. Or actually, I can just roll the extra again. Yeah, I'm not using a double mash. You had to use that. This is the support roll. Hello, game? Okay, I was gonna say. I don't have a... I mean, oh, this is a... Yeah, I can use anyone here. Okay, nice. We go for big damage. Yeah, Bench is surviving through this. Kappa. Yeah, she's charming. She's gonna charm. She's gonna apply Flames of Love. Yep. Wait, is she even a thingy? She's not even a thingy, is she? She's not, she's an Avenger. Is it actually just Oberon? Mash Oberon. And then who's my strongest single target? I mean, to be fair, like my strongest single target buster damage is Ptolemaios. Not even low key, like very high key. I could go something along the lines of this, and then it can be Castoria, but Castoria with double threat to humanity. I know he doesn't need to buff Buster, but if he can, it's stronger. Also with the CE as well. Yeah, I could go something like this. And then the last one here can be anything. And now for a Necroku. Fuck it. I missed it. Hello? I must be blind, because... Oh. What? I didn't notice that. I was gonna put this on her. I have 3 left. I can't... Yeah. Wait, I can, right? It's 12, right? It's 12. Yeah, it's 12. Low-key, Winter Crystal might be the goat here. Because I think I need to insta-MP. Or I want to insta-MP. I'm down for order swap. Let me change Ascension. I wish my Castoria had 1000 HP force, but it is what it is. How do I play it? How do we play this? Ugh! Oh, this is gonna be an awkward play here, but I'm gonna go for it. It's gonna be a very awkward one though. But it is what it is. I'm gonna waste a lot of MP gauge, but it's fine. Yes. It's gonna be overcharged 300%. Okay. It's a lot of wasted charge though. I wasted 20% on Castoria, or Bacastoria and 15% on Castoria. Feels bad. She does not take damage, man. That non-buster, non-effective damage. One. That burn's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. I don't have any cleanse apart from Castoria's MP though. I really want to cleanse with Castoria's MP, but I don't have it. I forgot the curse, didn't I? I forgot the curses. Wait, let me quickly roll them and see if it... what it rolls. You know what? It's the third try. We're giving us a handicap, which is basically a free one.
ファイナリティセット。装置あっち
It's
だね。
fine.
現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出さず強がって
I'm not trying to get stuck on section 1.
ホーピングキャメロット。
She's most certainly not a threat to humanity. She takes 0 damage.
流脈から立ち上がれ。
That's big.
7機では足りん。100機連れて神にひれ伏してよい。外すものか。きれいにしてやろう。
さてここからだ。どう思う？
パラドクセルデクタセット。
What? Oh, didn't notice I would put the previous one because of the debuff immune. Okay, well, I'm doing a lot of wheel for this one. We need to get through at least section 1 today. I'm not trying to spend a lot of time here. Oh, let me think. I mean, I think Orion's really good. I think Orion is really, really good for this one. If he can insta-MP, he's really good. Or you just go for cleanses and stuff. Yeah, I'm not trying to get stuck on one section, especially when it's supposed to be the hype one, you know, the hype prologue. So let's just blast through this as fast as possible. Wow, what do you mean, Yui? I think Kukuracha is actually not bad against. Like, Bond Tank Hair could be good. I think Kukuracha is not bad with the guts. Ash support. I think we just all in on the guy. Actually, I think, you know who's better? I think she's better. She's way better. Yeah, Skadi useless. I mean, it's a 50 charge for him, plus I guess it's only critical up. Yeah, Skadi is useless. She can also... the 50 charge is so nice, though. Because I can also 50 charge Castoria. I mean, Yui is fine. In that case. Ash gives 50. Yeah, if you have her fully leveled. I don't think I do though. I think it's 10-8-8 for me. Yeah. Once the skill is off cooldown, yeah. Good luck. I also think 20-30 is way too greedy. I don't think there's any way you can go 20-30. Orion sees 60, yeah. I also don't think this is the play on her. But like, what else do you do? What else do you do with her? Maybe you give her 20-30 and just hope for her to die. I don't think this Ash does not look right here. This Ash does not look right here. Xeno's rage baiting. She's not horrible though. You probably want her with some kind of like star bomb. I'm pretty sure I need to start with Custodia though, because I need to charge him up instantly, right? I want him to be charged up ASAP probably. Or do I do this? I could do this as well. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, Olga Marie, get out of here. I need to continue with my story. Get this fighting out of my story game.
お前たちの旅もここまでだ。今まで見逃されていたなどと思っていたか？違うな。少し忘れていただけだ。7機では足りん。100機連れてこい。
早炊きですよ、カルウェナ。早炊きですよ、カルウェナ。要請接続。
Okay. I want those stars there.
祝福なんて呪いみたいなもんだぞ。
I want to save this kinda low key. 3 times 3 turns. I actually don't need to save this. Are all her attacks AoE? I think so, right?
前に出ます。
はいやった。アルテミス、その力を貸してくれ。お前と一緒なら負ける気がしない。アルテミス、アグノス。
神にひれ伏してよい。盛り上がってきた。動くな。
What if I CS my Castoria right now? I feel like that's actually kind of good now. Get rid of those buttons there. I'm down.
祝福なんて呪いみたいなもんだぞ。
ありえざる妖精の王よ。
はいやった。
最果ての島、罪の都。
It's also 300%,
は我が胸に
I think.
集う円卓の守護者たち。ラウンド・オブ・アバロン。
Big.
神にひれ伏してよい。盛り上がってきた。きれいにしてやろう。きれいにしてやろう。
She's not NPC old. She is. Nice. Big. I have one more, right? 2 turns, 1 left. I think this is more damage, right? Because it gives me crit up. Yeah. Can I break her here? I don't think so. I think it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna do this anyway to maximize it, but I think this is more damage. I actually don't know what ends up being more. I think
なんか嫌な予感がする。やべえ、アルテミス怒ってる。いやー、首絞めないで。
it's gonna depend how much the crit up is.
潰れろ。そらそらそら。逃げられると思うなよ。
余興だ。楽しむがいい。動くな。沸騰せよ。神にひれ伏してよい。盛り上がってきた。
戦線を離脱。
Chloe, give me guts, if you will.
新着いかがでしょう。できる編集者クロエ。
Okay, let me do this so that this turn ends the second she dies.
以前のようにできませんが。
I don't have the thing anymore, actually. I think I might actually have it still, but it's fine. It should be enough to break anyway.
これは多くの
I think I lost the first MP buff though, but it should still be enough. I have 1 MP buff.
こうせよ。モールだ。キャメロット。
I think it's not enough. Fuck.
余興だ。楽しむがいい。神にひれ伏してよい。 盛り上がってきた。
It rerolls the deck.
オルテナウス
I still have guts.
問題ありません。慣れています。
ベン、高らかになれ。
んじゃあまあぶちかますかね。
She's gonna die anyway.
残念。
Oh,
治療を再開いたしましょう。
the buffs don't show because I have Nikra.
赤いトゲは茨のごとくってな。あいおいあいやっと。
我が宿命月女神に恋願う。肉体に合力を、精神に冷徹を。アルテミス、アグネス。そらそらそら1、2の3。我が矢の届かぬ者はいない。
空見たことか。忘れていただけと言っただろう。諦めて私に祈るのね。
Okay. Move the fuck on from that fight. Okay, we have just about an hour left. The CS made all the difference? Yeah. That CS was pretty needed. Look, you're a long way off from hurting me, but a bit of pressure on my skin is nice for once. Your skills are impressive. It makes the time I spent learning to play on your level worthwhile. But now, I think it's time for my big move. That's right, the one you've all been waiting for. Here comes my gravitational field. You spammed it already. I saw this, Olga Marie. I saw you spam it. Not on my watch. I should be able to handle one of that size all on my own. Not in the fight you weren't able to. Shield of White. Let only those without Sim Pass. Mold Camelot. What? You just batted it back at me like it was a ball? Wait, I know what this is. I've seen records of it. This is tennis, right? You didn't tell me you were a heroic spirit of tennis. I'm not. But I've always wanted to go to the championship. Now, command room. The foreign god is on the move after taking mashes. Ground attack. She's at the outer edge of the bow. All engines, full reverse. Ready the primary cannons. The Vinky. I'm on it. The firing sequence is almost done. And so thanks to the time delivery met bought us. Stone Border's transition to Drawn Swordform. Complete. Enter threat response value. Open. Initiating magical energy circulation. Let's see it. Virtual Triton engines 5 and 6 are fully operational. Power supplied from voice space remains stable at maximum. We're good to go, Captain. Let her rip before it all comes crashing down. This is really cool, but I have no idea what it is.
Well, we're basically applying the same principles used for the Black Battle. The Black Battle measures a target's lifespan and converts it into projectile energy. For the Sacred Sword armament, we measure a target's threat to humanity and proportionally draw on Earth's own defenses for energy. You know how a living thing sends white blood cells after threats. Earth provides energy from its core to power similar defenses. Actually, Nimor Professor, she's not a threat to humanity.
Actually, this is not gonna work. The mod is not gonna work, Nemo Professor. She's actually not a threat to humanity. Why would you ever think that she's a threat to humanity? Don't you see her? She's obviously not a threat to humanity, never would be. That would be dumb to think that she would be a threat to humanity.
This has both the Black Barrel and the Sacred Sword armaments attack power and heat usage come from something greater than we can provide ourselves.
Right, which means using the armament doesn't actually consume too much of the Stormbolter's magical energy. We can keep it flying without any problem. Alright, Captain, you're up! Gunner, lock your target and make sure you hit. We'll never get another shot at this. Don't worry, our target may be on the small size, but the primary cannon's emission cone is phenomenal. Correcting for margin of error, releasing Shiba firing safety. Swapping primary cannon's magazine to human barrel. Ray proof, fire!
Yeah, surely this is gonna work. Surely this is gonna work. Maybe we get a scratch on her. Maybe we give her a new haircut with this. Or maybe we blow ourselves up with this. Yeah. Broke his reinforcement in her kit. Or any reinforcement, anti-enforcement, I should say.
The Fallen God is still alive. If anything, she's stronger now. She absorbed all the energy from the primary cannon's blast.
Huh?
But how?
She might be cheating somehow. I bet those cones of hers are able to absorb all that energy somehow.
No, that can't be it. The ray proof was designed to accommodate for scenarios like that. But the primary cannon's power output did drop well below expected parameters right before it was fired. Which must mean...
Step out of it, damn it. All of you, just look at her. Even she has no idea how she survived that blast. It's pretty clear she's really mad. She's about to take her anger out on us in a big way. And she's going to use one of the gravitational fields and destroy the Wandering Sea to do it.
Crap, get a second round loaded. Hurry. I'm switching up the settings for the next shot. If you change it to a photon reaction round to an armor jacket, then... Wait! Stop! Picking up an anomaly on the surface. A huge chunk of the ground is falling apart. There's a massive hollow underground. Whoa, just how deep is this thing? I've got a really hot heat source heading at us from underground. Ah! It's right beneath us.
This still breaks the ship. Yo!
What is that? Don't tell me that's the Foreign God's new attack.
No, it's something else. The Foundation of Humanity rating just gave it a negative value.
This is not breaking our ship.
It came from this Lostbelt. Internal pressure, 200 billion. Temperature, 60 million degrees. Density, 160 times that of water. That is a sun. No doubt about it.
She took a fucking solar flare to the face.
What? Munir, what's the situation on deck?
The Foreign God and that pillar are facing each other. Mesh is standing by. She's ready to react to either of them. Honestly, she's pushing herself way too hard.
Mesh, get back inside. Stand by in the Shadow Buddha's hangar. Understood. Falling back to hangar 1. Deliver, Matt, Kadok, and Munir. That goes for you too. In fact, the entire rest of the Chaldea staff should hurry to the Shadow Buddha's hangar.
You mean, you wanted to retreat? But what about me and Shion?
It's still too soon for the commander to leave. As for Shion, she has to stay here to keep me around. Da Vinci, leave the computer room and head for the hangar as soon as you get a chance to.
Then you're saying I'm the only staff member staying? But the commander or not, I'm still only human.
Get a hold of yourself. You have nothing to worry about. I'll be here to protect you.
What about the Nemos?
Nemo is the Stormbolter, remember? And he's telling us he's sensing danger coming. Just do what he says. Once we meet back up with Mesh, we'll be able to act that much more freely. Isn't that right? Exactly, Kadok. Now go on, all of you. Hurry to the hangar. Here, I'll send a marine with you. If you need to contact me, you can do so through him.
Aye, aye, Captain. You can count on me. What is this light? I didn't see anything like this in the subterranean world. Huh?
Yo, what the fuck is this? Is this fucking cuckoo? What the fuck am I looking at?
What do you think you're doing? This ship is my query. Leave it alone or...
Holy. Bro, get...
This sensation, it's not light or fire, but a fusion of plant and mineral? So, it's a sun and a plant and fire and mineral all in one? But nothing like that should exist anywhere in... Damn, I can't hold it off. It's actually more powerful than me?
Damn. Ah, it's breaking.
Oh man, I don't like the sound of that. And then there's the heat. What's going on there?
No gawking. Running time now. Nemo wants us in the hangar so we can get in the shadow border. That means he thinks we might crash. Right, Delivermat?
Huh?
Don't give me that! You've used the shadow border to parachute to the ground plenty of times. We didn't expect to get the same experience myself quite so soon.
Wait, really? Oh my gosh, you're so cool under pressure, Captain. That's way outside our area, though. We just carry supplies, clean, give reports and stuff.
It's the Suzuka accent as well. It's the same one as Suzuka. Ah. You guys should be used to it by now.
Oh shit.
No way.
This is the thing that we saw in the trailer. This is what I've been waiting for. Nemo! Nemo! I guess it's it for me. Oh, 07. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? Oh, of course. This is the stone boulder is Nemo. That's not good. Wait a minute.
All hands. The stone boulder has sustained massive damage. It cannot stay airborne. I'm going to attempt to bring us down on the surf... No, inside the hole that opened up beneath us. Brace for impact. I've also used the remaining magical energy resources to summon the 3 other heroic spirits as planned.
Nice.
They should be able to help Master deliver Matt. Good. I'm sorry. That's all. I'm going to use all the magical energy I have left to try to land safely. Whatever it takes to keep you all alive. After that, I wish you luck.
Kinto Inoru. Yo! A++. BC question mark. Golden Sea of Cheese. Now you meet those who rule the planet. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Hype. Wait. Attack! Not bad! Okay, not bad. I thought maybe it was just a level increase, and I was like, eh, but this is not bad. This is, we're almost getting back to the previous Noble Phantasm that she had. Yo, now give me back the skills from the previous match as well, and we're cooking. Wait. Sea Stars and Ignore Invincible. Not bad. Now just replace the skill 1? No, not this one. Okay. Not yet, not yet. Eventually, guys, eventually. Better than nothing, though. Let's start section 2. We have about an hour. Let's start section 2. We're not gonna finish it probably today, but unless it's like a breeze of a section. Oh. Where am I? Am I dead? Is this the afterlife? Welcome to hell, buddy. I can't see anything, and there's no one else here. I feel weirdly at ease, though. Well, no signs of staying here. Fire? A campfire? It's actually hell. We're actually in Shibalba. It's actually Jover. Huh? Huh? Oh, just a new one. You're just awfully light. What area are you from? Oh, never mind. Now you're here. We're all the same. Tired, yeah? Go on, take a seat. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Right across from me, huh? Gutsy of you. Or are you just used to meeting new people while traveling? Don't bother introducing yourself, though. Not much use for names here. Handshake will do. That's the custom nowadays, yeah? I'll pass. That's so. Too bad. I wanted to see the hand of a warrior without a single injury for once. The hand of a warrior without a single injury. That's the store border. Not a bad weapon. That belonged to you guys. I love modern weapons. They're ugly, a pain, and most of all, expensive. I'm a fan. Life's always growing and changing, so weapons ought to do the same. Can't say I'm impressed if you were the ones using that weapon, though. Have you been fighting a war worthy of it? Your brand of war is the sort I hate the most of all. Goals, drives, all that is fine, no problems there. Your methods, though, a war without casualties. What a crock. You ask me, there's no real war without death. It should be about the same number of casualties on either side. Don't kid yourself. You not having lost any humans on your side isn't because your cause is righteous or anything. You've just been lucky, and, well, that doesn't ever last. Take your flying ship there. No human aboard that thing is gonna survive. Not a single warrior aboard. They'll never wind up here when they die. Wait, does that mean I see you as a warrior? I don't know what Blue was thinking. Ah, whatever. Probably just another fluke. Blue, huh? No one's gonna survive. We'll see about that. And take it easy already, will ya? You'll never make it to the ship. Anyway, they're still alive in there. They're falling from the surface. From silencing... Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. They're in a whole other world from your dead self. You still want to reach them, even knowing it's impossible. Yeah, I do. Huh. Didn't think my opinion of you could get any lower, but here we are. Still, since we've met, my job is to guide you. So I'll give you directions. in exchange for a weapon. As you can see, my taste stands toward the modern. I'm particularly fond of 21st century firearms. So what can you give me to help your doomed friends? Got any valuable weapons? No. Nope. Shame. Can't send you back then. You'll just have to stay here like the good little corpse you... But these are the most powerful weapon I do have. These guys. Oh. Command spells. Oh. Whoa. The whole shebang, huh? I'll be damned. Breathtakingly stupid, but still. You've got guts, if nothing else. Alright then. I've got no use for those myself, but I can tell they're the greatest weapon you have. You've got a deal. I'll get you out of your doomed destiny. Now, step away from the fire. Gonna launch you over that way in a second here. What are you looking at me like that for? You don't need to be thanking me. I really don't need the tears. This is a business transaction, pure and simple. Oh, but there's one problem that needs to be solved. Hang on. See, this weapon is worth more than your life, and the decision itself is worth even more than that. So, I can't just send you back to the living and call it a day. I owe you some change too. Will this do? Okay. What is this? It's a calavera de Azucar. A sugar skull. People who like them really like them. Hang on to it. It might come in handy sometime. Well, see ya. Oh, I guess we're gonna be bribing someone who likes sweets. Ah, I'm falling. We're falling. Okay. Yo, we're at Musashi's place.
Cap! Hey, Cap! Delivery mat! If you don't do something, we're all dead. You're the only one I can count on.
Huh? Where am I? Oh, it's Nemo Marine. I thought it was MASH. They're made with brown sugar tats. Ah.
And thank the gods, you're awake. You're really awake. I'm sorry I couldn't get you back to the ship, but I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, right. You probably don't know what's going on, huh? Well, we're inside a weird cave. The corridor we were in breached, and we were both sucked out of the storm border. I held on to as tight as I could. And we fell together. The next thing I knew, I woke up and found us in here. The end.
Okay. I see. Anyway, why are you whispering? Oh.
Oh, about that. Look over there, delivery mat, but really slowly, okay?
Yo? Don't think twice. Actually, they were talking about how we want to bring her back, so I guess we're not gonna be stabbing her in her sleep. The president of Earth. Yeah, stay down, bitch.
Why are you shouting? You're gonna wake her up.
Keep it down, will ya? That's no way to cheat a noble visiting from all the way across the universe. You know, I expected the parade to welcome me, but I didn't even get so much as a round of applause. Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in my home? I didn't invite you. Wait, you didn't know it was my home, did ya? If you had, you'd never have dared sneak in. And the fact that you don't seem to have attacked me while I was shut down must mean... I see. It must mean you two are harmless primitives. Oh, I would be dead then. I would have been D-E-D. Dead.
Fortunately for you, I'm not so bereft of options as to kill a couple of hapless Earthlings who happen to wander into my lair. Very well. Listen up, Earthlings. I'm the bigger being who has come to rule this planet. My name is...
Director Olga Marie. Right? Bro is... Is she pulling like a Jiangjue where she has copies and they don't remember what the other copy remembers or what the other copy did?
Indeed, I'm you, Olga How did you know that? Who are you? Are you not just another mysterious creature? No, wait, for that matter. Who am I?
And why am I here talking to you? Oh no, she's just completely lost her memories. Great. We need to gaslight her now. Perfect opportunity.
Hey, Delivermat, do you think she's...
Oh man, she's lost her memories! Let me make sure I've got all this straight. You're an alien. You came here from outer space. You remember your name and your goal. But you were grievously injured in some sort of accident. And now you don't remember anything else.
That's right, not a bad summary, Earthling. You can make a worthy secretary. More specifically, I teleported here rather than simply journeying here. And I made this vessel in order to let me operate in this space-time. It came out pretty well, right?
Okay, but why Olga Marie? Where did this... Why her? Why did you choose her as a vessel?
So what about you? What's your name and goal? That goes for your little steward here too, of course. I'm Marine number 4. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I'm the Liberman.
Huh?
What's with the expression?
Did you say delivery mat? I knew it. She's angry. Please don't kill me. I wouldn't just kill you for no reason. Still, that's weird. The instant I heard delivery mat, I wanted to pop you in the mouth. Well, anyway, now we've met here, you and I are friends. Reluctantly, but still. I'm not thrilled that my first Earth friends are a couple of weaklings, but making first contact is still important. Besides, meeting people halfway is the first step to opening up negotiations. So then, now that we've taken care of the introductions, show me around Earth. Delivermat, Marine number 4, I'm appointing you both as my interstellar ambassadors.
Okay.
What do we do, Delivermat? The press here is not listening to the word we say.
We've really moved up in the world.
No, you can thank me later, since I'm sure you're nearly bursting with gratitude. I can tell from your brainwaves that you're both quite stressed. If I'm to rule this planet, I can't very well turn a blind eye to its people when they're in trouble. Now, let's get out of this cave. I think the exit's over that way.
Ooh. She lost, like, all of her aura. What's happening here? Okay. Where did your bloodthirst go?
This is horrible. She's totally going to kill us if we don't do what she says, right?
I can't say for sure, but... I don't think that's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, she has a complete beta mindset now. I don't know what happened with her. Or I know what happened to her. She lost her memories, but... Whoa. It's all blue. Okay. Map? What the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's trippy.
Wow, you can smell the plant life everywhere. It's a real South American rainforest. There's a sky and wind and sun and everything. And it's hot too. I'd be sweating buckets if I was human.
Whoa.
Look, the river mat. Over here. I've never seen a flower like this. Is this a cave or something? What a funny looking plant.
Yo, what's up?
Not especially, no. This place just feels familiar. I must have already known about it. So I was just thinking about what could have happened to me to make me forget it. Makes sense, right? But never mind that. Now I know that if I see something I knew from before, I can remember it. So it shouldn't take too long before I get back to my old self, right? Anyway, I'm not impressed. Are you sure I can survive with that mindset? I'm detecting creatures moving this way. Their brainwaves suggest violence. Ferocious animals, probably. Are you going to be okay?
Time to summon some servants. The same old, same old.
What are you doing? Was something supposed to happen?
Oh. Right. I don't have any command spells. What the fuck? Why did they talk? What the fuck is that? Is that what the fuck? Okay, well. Come on, read it. Yeah.
You saved me. Wow, thanks. That was so cool. I think I'm in love. You're in love? With me? You think I'm cool? I see. Then I'm supposed to going to continue being impressed because these things are no threat to me whatsoever. No matter how different life forms may be, or how incompatible their mutual goals, it's still terribly rude to communicate with your fists rather than your words. It looks like you people need to be taught a lesson in diplomacy. Go on then, come at me.
Yo! Yes. A command card becomes unselectable for all allies, excluding yourself. Redistribute command cards, gain C stars. What the fuck? Okay. Inflict burn to all enemies, MP gauge to max. Randomly decrease HP for yourself. Randomly? Okay, and this one is kind of like a supportive one. This is the Don Quixote skill tree. Okay. Sure.
いいわ。まとめてかかってきなさい。
Immune to sleep and will not be selected for sacrifice or ending of dreams. Yo, give me my Oberon. She's not gonna be put to eternal sleep, surely. What do you mean? I can't MP? Nah, bro. How much HP am I gonna lose for this?
この星を滑るものである。
Okay. 300? That's what it means by max? Ah, that's so fucking greedy. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers made it so that her copies are so much better than... Because you already know she's coming out at some point.
演説の時来たわね。
Oh, I can't use it. I can't even check it.
ちゃんとあのあたりね。あ、もう。じゃあ。
You greedy, greedy motherfuckers. Because you made her copies so good because of it. What the fucking... What in Aoka was that? Hello?
ウルトラ
Wait.
バースト。
Huh? Wait. Give me. Let me see something.
この
10k, that's big. I can't see. It doesn't say it. Independent manifestation, of course. Beast. Station guard for humanity. Gravity manipulation. Extra attack effectiveness. So does she just have like Aoko's kit in her base kit or what?
ちゃんあのあたりね。
Press the MP? Oh. Oh.
動かないで。キラッキラにしてあげる。ウルトラバースト。演説はここまでよ。反論がないということは理解し合えたということかしら。
Yo, Obsidian Daggers, let's fucking go! Unique voice lines, okay. Oh, fuck yeah. My Alice will be eating good. I just need like about 70 of them. We'll get more chances, don't worry, guys. So they ran off without so much as an apology, huh? Those primitive creatures must be an enemy faction. Huh. That was amazing. Well, of course. Who do you think I am, anyway? I'm Olga Marie, the future ruler of Earth. Something like that is barely a typo on a document. Once I've found them, I can erase them with just one finger. So they're common, but you never really think much about them? What a really relatable analogy. This is not what I was expecting with LB7, I'm gonna be honest. I was not expecting it to be this goofy. Is it? It just popped out of my mouth. I don't remember them, but maybe whatever educational materials I had to learn about Earth weren't the best? Let's get out of here in case more come after us. Oh yeah, good thinking, Delivery Matt. Pum 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 pum. It's dangerous to stay here in the same spot. Plus, there could be a bunch more of them nearby. Not that any number of them could make a difference to me. I suppose that's not true of you two. Getting shot would hurt you. I swear, I can't for the life of me figure out why the creatures of this planet evolved like that. It's so inconvenient. Thanks for worrying about us. Okay, I'll go patrol our surroundings. I can't fight like the captain, but I'm a pretty good lookout. He's going to patrol? I thought he's just going to keep hiding behind me. Right person for the right job, I guess? Sounds boring, at least from the perspective of a being from outer space like me. I've never heard of such a weak creature not just getting
just letting the stronger one handle everything. Are you like that too, since you didn't fight in the battle? Are you an explorer or something? It hardly seemed like your first battle, since you knew to run behind a tree to get a safe vantage point. But have you really been in that many battles, with that fragile vessel, and so few years in operation? What are you guys doing? Come on! I found a big plant over that way. I think it's food. Let's go check it out. I bet it's yummy. What? What's wrong? Uh-oh. Are those jaguar guys coming back? No. You just grabbed my hand out of nowhere. But earlier you were emitting red wavelengths at me. Red wavelengths mean wariness, fear. But now it's suddenly blue for conversational. And for some reason, the liver mat was sending yellow wavelengths my way for joy and friendliness, right from the start even. Yeah, that's Fujimaru Ritsukawa, right? Well, you're still kinda scary, but now I know I don't have to be afraid of you. Thanks again for helping us. Sorry to Shion and the others for saying this, but I definitely vote for you for President of Earth now. What? You know what, Nemo? Go for it. What did you say? I helped you out a little bit and now you're willing to support me? What's up, Shinji? Is this a trap of some kind, or are you Earthlings actually this easy? Easy, huh? You're the easy one. Huh? What was that? That wasn't me. Maybe it's more of those guys we just saw. I thought they'd come back. You just stalled that tenacious old hack. Nope, it's a berserker. Don't you around. You-o. I don't have to be scared. So what are we gonna do? Talk it out with them this time. If it goes well, I bet you could gain more supporters. I see you're starting to get me, child. Right. I didn't come here to eradicate you primitives. I didn't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time. I heard a cry of distress coming from this planet, so I came here to make things better. Okay, now we're talking. I want the lore. Okay, it's actually kind of cool that it seems like she's gonna be dropping lore within her conversations like this. So no matter how ferocious or belligerent or indiscriminate these creatures may be, I'm going to start by talking to... Oh. It's Kijoki or whatever her name is. And I've changed my mind. Well. I know. MP, I know.
この星を滑るものである。見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。
I see.
言うことがあるでしょ。この星を滑るものである。あのあたりね。動かないで。キラッキラにしてあげる。動かないで。絶対に逃がさない。この。
That bun's doing work.
ちゃんとしろ。もうあのあたりね。ギャラクシー。じゃ。
Hello, can you crit once? Oh my god. And she refuses to crit. The bun should kill this first one, right? More crits. Never mind.
あの辺りね、ちゃんと。あ、もう知っているかしら。キラッキラにしてあげる。
I see, so it is the same as Aoko. She ends the turn. Definitely a dinosaur.
Forget it. I hate these things. Retreat. Retreat. No way. I didn't know you were scared of reptiles, Madam President. But you lost my vote. Come on. Everyone's afraid of something, right? Delivery Matt. Get over here and do something. You must have some kind of trick up your sleeve, don't you?
I wish I could, but I've got nothing. Yo! Who's that? Who came to help us? Oh, John! Okay, wait. Even if this is your first time encountering them, I can't believe you wouldn't get rid of a few unthinking dinos. You're supposed to be the last master of humanity. What a pitiful showing. Or maybe you've let that last 6 Lostbelts you dealt with go to your head. Such foolishness would certainly be on brand for you.
Yeah. Who's that? Do you know, Delivery Matt?
Yeah, it's John Caldia. Yeah, it's Romanian. Yeah, it's John Caldia. Or at least someone claiming to be him. What's up, Robert? I was like, what are you... How much time do we have? A little bit more. You're... just claiming to be Romani Arkaman, hmm? It's true. So, for the moment, I'll use that name. Humans often say, it's what's on the inside that counts. A name, even a false one, is just a convenient address. You know I'm not who I appear to be, so see no issue using whatever name I choose. Maybe, but I do. I see. Our opinions seem to differ greatly on the matter. Still as stubborn as ever, huh? I know we witnessed Britain's end, and that you reached the depths of that massive singularity. I'm also fairly certain that you have not sustained any fatal injuries thus far. So why are you not summoning servants? Have you endured some kind of mental trauma? It can't be a problem with your mystic code, or you wouldn't be able to survive in this subterranean world at all. Can I really trust them? Trying to hide your right hand, hmm? You didn't even mean to do that, did you? I see. Your command spells are gone. So you gave away your very ability to function as a master. I can't believe it. Yep, the entirety of LB7 is gonna be force support, guys. Get ready. Delivery Matt, you are no longer a master. You'll never be able to call on servants as you are. If you want to survive, you need to alter your tactics. Wait! What? You have no business with me. As you're now, neither do I have any with you. Don't you want to see MASH? So you traded your offensive capabilities for a new capacity to hit where it hurts. Go to the mountains south of here and look for one that resembles a giant horn. You'll find MASH Kyrielite in the cavern there. Just like that, other servant there. She fell out of the stone boulder in an attempt to rescue you. Holmes the disciple may be gone now, but your job remains the same. I'm conflicted as to whether I should say this, but if humankind actually succeeds in excising all 7 Lostbelts, then, and only then, will I recognize you as my enemies. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen, however. You're up against Daybit and Void, and defeating Ort is simply beyond your means. I see, so that was Dr. Roman, or at least the guy who looks just like him. I'm sorry, we have information about the doctor in Caldia's database, so I didn't really know how to react. But what about you, Yuo? You seem like you were kind of freezing up. I have no opinion of him at all. Is he even a living being? He gave off no wavelengths at all and completely ignored me. It seemed like he knew who you were, though. I mean, how could he? He didn't so much as say my name. Anyway, he said we should go to the mountain all the way over there, right? I guess we may as well do that. Oh yeah, that's right. He said Mesh was there. Come on, let's go, Delivery Mat. The sooner we meet up, the sooner we can reform Team Caldia. Team Caldia? Uh-oh. She's getting name flashbacks. Oh man, I'm so tired. This should be the cave we're looking for, right? I don't mind walking, but what's it? All the guys with guns. I've lost track of how many times they've attacked us along the way. I think they work for this Lostbelt's king. Thank you, Emmanuel. That makes sense. They probably see Caldia as a problem to be dealt with. If they do, that would mean they already know about Caldia. Hey, what's that word you've been throwing around mean? You're the Delivery Mat, right? And you're Marine, right? So who's Caldia? Is there another one of you out there? Yeah, it's the guy that you just saw. His name's John. Oh, they'll have to wait until later. Wow, it's so nice and cool in here. And there's light and a desk. This must be a peaceful, civilized human living space. I mean, I don't see any guns around here at all. I bet whoever lives here is really kind and gentle. What? Okay, we gamble. Oh, I see we have new visitors. Are you the ones from Caldia Romani told me about? Huh? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like it came from the wall. Did I surprise you? My apologies. I'll turn off my camouflage now. I find I do my best thinking when I'm alone, so sometimes I end up blending into the background. Sorry about that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I was expecting a lot of things, and this was not it. This was not one of them. Ah, a dinosaur! Help! Oh, am I the first dinosaur you've met then? Please calm down. Person of proper human history. You're what's called a servant, yes? My name is Stipo. I'm a dinos living out a quiet retirement here in this cave. My species may look different from yours, but we're still the prime species in this world, capable of learning, growing, and retaining our shared pool of knowledge. This is to say, we're this world's dominant species. It's humanity, if you will. And as a rule, we don't eat other intelligent life forms. We are, in fact, herbivorous. Actually, so long as we have water and sunlight, we don't even need to eat plants. So please rest assured that I would never try to eat you to satisfy my nutritional needs. Say, how about a drink? Mitlan has been very hot lately, so I assume you need to hydrate. That's okay. We'll just be on our way and get you out of your feathers. What? What are you doing here?
Hey, Tepo. I finished fetching water from the underground spring. What should I do next? I want to polish those weird bronze statues up on the mountain.
Yo!
I don't think those are statues, Habitat. I think they're part of an observatory. I noticed they have some measuring instruments, each carved to mark degrees of an angle, and make it easier to get an exact read in the position of the star.
Yo, I thought it was gonna take a lot longer than this.
So, I mean, I still get to see you again, Master Delivermat.
Hi, Mesh. It's been like 30 minutes.
I knew from my last communication with the border that you were alright. But I didn't think I'd see you again this soon. I'm so glad you're okay.
The same here. I'm glad I found you so soon. I was kind of looking forward to a Mesh solo adventure again, but I guess we got enough of that in LB6.
So, is that Chaldea? She doesn't look like I imagined she would. Oh well, never mind that. Hello, Chaldea. I'm you, Olga Marie.
Oh yeah, Mesh, I can explain. Mesh, I can explain. I know this looks bad, Mesh, but in my defense, she's hot.
I'm the kind-hearted alien who brought the Livermet all the way here.
Huh? Oh, Olga Marie, the director.
It's you, Olga Marie, not her, Olga Marie. You could at least be respectful enough to use my full name. Make sure you don't follow these guys' example and just call me UO or whatever.
Okay, I've calmed down. I'm so sorry you had to see that.
It's not your fault, Mesh. Anyone would be flummoxed under these circumstances.
Yo, what's up, Alia? We're having fun, we're having fun.
I mean, that's a foreign...
Yeah, shut it.
A foreign what?
Nothing. The point is that I don't understand what's happening right now. You're suffering from memory loss and can only remember your name and objective, right? Thank you so much for taking the time to help Senpai and Marine, especially given all you're dealing with.
Good. You should be. If I hadn't been there, these guys would be... On second thought, something tells me that maybe they would still be alive. What is shushing me? That's a foreign god, right?
Please stop, Habitat. Don't say that name for now.
I know. Why don't you tell us about yourself, Tepo? You want to hear more from me? Well, as you can probably guess, I've been living away from the city for a while now, so I'm not up to date on current affairs, but if you're okay with that, I'm happy to tell you what I do know. Delivermat. I met someone who told me about the world of proper human history. He said it's the strongest, most objectively correct history to ever exist. I also know that in your world, our world here is called a Lostbelt. That means this is an impossible world which should never have existed and was supposed to be pruned away long ago. What about Chaldea? Did he tell you about that too? Why yes, in fact, that's how he introduced himself. It was a very enlightening conversation. Proper human history in Lostbelts, a history meant to remain, and a history meant to disappear. I believe I understand the relationship between the two, so I want to be clear about something up front. I do not see you Chaldeans as enemies. You're our guests. As far as I'm concerned, you're neither invaders here to threaten our livelihoods, or conquerors bent on taking our world for yourselves. You're friends from another world, here to do what you must.
Wait, really? But we...
Came here to erase this world, yes? No need to worry, we dinos do not care. Okay, based. This may not be the case where you come from, but here, worlds inevitably come to an end at some point. We're not concerned about how that happens, and therefore have no reason to see you as enemies.
Wait, really? But if the world disappears, then so would...
So would I. Yes, that's true. But so what? I would suddenly put up a fight if my disappearance would result in the disappearance of this world as well. But fortunately, I'm quite certain that isn't the case. If anything, I'm more worried about all of you. If you die, your world dies with you, no? Quite a different situation than the one we face. So, simply as one person to another, I cannot but support your endeavor. Okay, I think he might just be suicidal actually. And down the road, I urge you to stay strong and make whatever choices you must without shame or fear.
Damn. Humanity, huh? I don't know. You're nothing like what I expected when I came here. You said your species is called dinos. You seem far, far more evolved than Deliver met and his friends here, but your voice is just so grating. How are we even able to converse when your vocal frequency is so completely different?
That would be thanks to Mala. That is, this very world assisting our cognition. Some time ago, a being from a new culture was introduced into our world as by a visitor known as a crypter.
Ooh.
Mala analyzed his language and cognitive standards and turned things so we could communicate. And tuned things so we could communicate, I see. If you thought of this world as being covered in its entirety by an automatic translation device, you wouldn't be too far off the mark.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, your vocal cords are really different from ours. So who's this Mala person? They must be pretty amazing to be able to do something like that.
Oh, Mela's not a person. They are alive though. How can I put this? Mela is, you might call it, goodwill in your world. It's a sentiment meant to keep our world running smoothly. They serve as both the foundation and the guiding principles of the subterranean world, Mitlan.
Mitlan? Yes, as hard it is to believe, this Lostbelt is actually a massive, hollow underground world.
I've seen this before.
And what's more, it's not all on a single flat plane, like Agartha was.
Okay.
It's essentially an enormous cylindrical shaft, with gravity working along its sides. It's actually very similar in structure to a space colony, though without the constant rotation. We don't understand how this gravity works,
I was gonna say, the rotation is kinda needed for gravity.
or where the sunlight, water and air are coming from.
Okay.
But perhaps the most unbelievable fact is that, as far as I can tell, this world occupies about 1 million square kilometers.
1 million square kilometers. That sounds like quite a lot.
We know it to be at least 1,000 kilometers deep, even though that shouldn't be possible geologically.
Wait, isn't the Earth's crust?
Right, as of 2019, the record for the deepest hole humans have dug is 12 kilometers.
Wait, what?
What's more, the stratum in the Earth's surface, where humankind exists, is only around 40 kilometers deep. And the stratum below it is the Earth's mantle, which means that this world's outside is a world of rocks and microorganisms. There could even be magma eruptions there.
Oh, it sounds as though proper human history's environment and this Lostbelt's environment are indeed very different. This world, the world we dinos know, is divided into 9 strata. Its name is Mitlan. That name is a fairly recent one though. I wish the dinos could claim credit for it, but I'm afraid it originated from Iskali, the Ocelome's leader. It's Ocelome. I did not hear about anything like that.
Ocelotl, or Ocelome in its plural form, means jaguar in Nahuatl, a language used in Central America.
I mean, I've heard of Ocelotl before.
They're just a group of warriors who wore vestments evocative of a jaguar, most notably their helmets from proper human history's Aztec civilization.
I know nothing of Mesoamerican history and mythology, so this is gonna be all new for me.
Jaguars were said to be associated with Tezcatlipoca.
Tez.
Yes, the god of war. And terrifying elementals said to live in the rainforest.
So is that what those guys were? The ones with guns and jaguar masks who kept attacking us. And so we've already encountered them. I can't believe they've already made it this far. The Ocelome appeared alongside the Cryptor. They soon began hunting dinos for sport, though they called it war. I hear they even built a major city on the 5th stratum. I believe Iskali, the Ocelome's leader, wanted to wipe out every last dinos. Countless dinos have already lost their lives in the Ocelome's hands. Some of them have been tied up and left to bleed out, or driven to feral madness by poison. Regardless, there aren't many dinos like me still living out in the wilds anymore. You know, come to think of it, the Ocelome look a lot like all of you. So their weapons are called guns. I can tell you, those were quite a shock to us. Does that mean they're also humans, like us?
Wow, those guys are even worse than I thought. But why would they do something like that? Do they have turf wars and stuff here in Midland too?
It's less a turf war than it is a matter of resource gathering. They're looking to profit off of us. They strip us of our meat, process our bones, and trade our hearts as though they were precious jewels. Mala would never allow such a thing, but they've been clever enough to avoid drawing its attention. All good, Luna. Have a good one. I'm about to wrap up as well because I need to go. That's what the Ocelome are. Organized criminals.
How's it any different from the Mafia? This jungle's even scarier than I thought. That does sound like a criminal organization, and if all that's true...
Everyone on the border might be in danger.
Right, we should try to get to the border as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, we lost contact with them about 4 hours ago. One of the last things Shion told us was that the ship was crippled and would take the crew days to get comms back online.
Thank goodness everyone's okay at least. Have a good one, man. Have a good one.
Can I talk now? I sure hope so. Now that we're all together, we should get moving.
Yeah, don't worry, Shinji. We're gonna be live tomorrow.
The stone border crashed south of us. I think it's about 300 kilometers from here. I'm not sure how long it'll take us to go so far, but I do know we have no time to waste. It was too dangerous for Mesh and me to try and make this journey alone, but we'll be fine now that you're here, Delivery Matt. If those Oslo guys attack us, you can just summon servants to deal with them.
Ooh.
In worst case scenario, we can use your magical energy to fire the Black Barrel.
Yeah, about that.
Seriously, you can't summon servants anymore. I see. That explains some things. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry I'm such a useless servant.
We can worry about that later. Stone border. Do you mean the flying boulder that fell from the skywall? It landed over past Chichen Itza. You'll need to cross Tlatlauki to reach it. I can't really recommend that though, since you just arrived. The glasses? Oh, okay. Dapper, looking dapper.
Tipo, may I ask what you're doing?
Why, getting dressed up. I haven't been outside in quite some time after all. You're going no matter what I tell you, yeah? Then you'll need a guide. Allow me a formal introduction. I'm Tepe, a stargazer. I think fate may have brought us together. I'll be your guide here in Midland, the Golden Sea of Trees. Perfect timing as well. That's gonna be it. Holy, what the fuck? That's cool. Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, look, it's this thing here. Maybe that's the keeping the gravity somehow in there. Okay, cornfield. Okay. We got dinosaurs as our Lostbelt companion. I'm not surprised that we get dinosaurs in general, but I am surprised that it's our companion, yes. That is definitely true. Oh. Okay. That was an insane start to the Lostbelt. Almost a roadblock in it. But we dealt with a roadblock. What a broke boy. Shut your bitch ass up, Xeno. Okay. We'll see what's gonna happen, right? We'll see what's gonna happen in this. I didn't expect it to be this way, but I'm excited to see what they're cooking. I wanna see what they're gonna do with Olga Marie. Cause I don't know how I feel about this yet. We'll see. Cause I really like her, like how much actual aura she had in LB5, and obviously they got rid of that aura. So I want to see what they're cooking with her. I want to see what they're cooking with her now that they kind of like added her to us. We'll see. Also, of course, as always, like losing memories can be... It's hard to make losing memories a interesting plot point. So we'll see how they're... Like amnesia. So we'll see. Right? We will see. There are ways to pull it off, though. There are ways to make it work. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I just want a lot of lore. I talked about this before. I just want a lot of lore. I want to know about Ort. I want to lore about Ort. I want lore about Olga Marie, about the Foreign God, about the Bleached Earth. I want lore about the Foreign Disciples, Blue Book, the Alien, the Project Sample Project E or whatever. I just want lore, lore, lore. And I'm sure we're gonna get more lore. Amnesia's goated, yeah. Yep. Shit ton of lore. I'm excited for that. Because I was thinking, what do I want LB7 to be? I was thinking about this, like, over the past few days. I was thinking, like, I think that legit the most hype, the perfect LB7 for me would be, you get here, Taz is waiting there for you, he's like, yo, come back to my crib. He takes you like to Shibaba, whatever. He's like, sit down, and then for the next 10 hours, he just talks about lore. He just talks about everything that's happening, everything that happened. I'll be like, you know what? That's cinema. That's cinema. And then you have like one boss fight in the end, and that's the end. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? You sold me. Daybit's Mystery Servant, yeah. No command seals, thoughts on that? I mean, there are ways to get them back on the shadow border, right? We can restore command seals on the shadow border. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a thing. We'll see. Probably, yeah, that would be my guess. Or, I don't know, there's gonna be another way to somehow restore them. I don't know how though. Maybe we'll find a ruler who wields 20 command seals. And like Jean d'Arc in Apocrypha, and she's just gonna like give, or he or they are just gonna give us a bunch of command seals. Because fuck it, why not? Surely it's not gonna be all force supports. I wanna use my own units. Jesus, ruler. Yo, thank you, Luis. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow we're gonna be streaming probably around this current time. So at this time, right now, is probably when tomorrow's stream is going to start. So kind of like the inverse of today's one. Today's one was an early stream. Tomorrow's one is going to be a late stream. Probably also about 3 hours long because it is going to be a late one. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of like the opposite. So starting at around this current time, for me that's 6 p.m. And we're gonna be continuing on and seeing what lies in store for us. As always, if anything happens, yo, thank you, Arnold. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for the support. If anything happens where I, for some reason, am not able to stream, then I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But that's it. That's the plan. Whoa. Don't open 5 chill tab. Okay. Yeah. So that's the plan. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for joining today, and we will see you guys on most likely tomorrow's stream where we continue on with this one. So bye.